Let's talk 2024 federal election debates in Canada. My name is Melissa Cowett. I'm the founder of Pocket Lobbyist, and I'm excited to share with you some information that we received from the Leaders Debates Commission today in Canada, March 24th. We did have information on format, moderators, and qualification criteria before today, but today we have the dates of the Leaders Debate now that we know when Election Day is going to be. So the French debate is going to be on April 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern, and the English debate is going to be on April 17th at 7 p.m. Eastern. So we heard about moderators in late 2024. Steve Paikin, TVO journalist, is going to moderate the English debate, and Patrice Raw with Radio Canada will be moderating the French debate. Now, you'll note that there's just two moderators, one for each debate. This is a little different than we've seen in previous years. This is due to format changes that the Leaders Debates Commission have implemented to give candidates a better opportunity for back and forth versus it being so moderator heavy. That's based on feedback that they had from previous elections. So that's one change that we've seen since 2021. Let's get into talking about the eligibility criteria. Now, not every single political party leader that leads a political party in Canada is going to be invited to the debates. There are three eligibility criteria, and leaders need to meet at least two of the three criteria. This is a change from 2021 because in 2021, leaders only had to meet one of the three criteria. So let's get into talking about what exactly those criteria are. So the first has to do with the number of political party seats that you had in the last parliament, so at dissolution. So your party had to at least have elected one MP to parliament at dissolution. That's metric number one. Metric number two is that your political party must be polling at least 4% nationally 28 days before election day. So by March 31st, your party needs to have at least 4% of support in the polls. That's number two. Number three has to do with how many candidates that you've nominated across Canada in each riding. Now, Canada has 343 electoral districts or ridings, up from 338 in our last election. So to have nominated 90% of ridings, you need to have 309 candidates in place across Canada. So that has to do with being 28 days before election time too. So political parties are going to be hurrying to make sure that they meet those metrics. Now, when we look at each of the major political parties, the Liberals, Conservatives, and New Democrats typically won't have an issue meeting these criteria. When we look at the Bloc Québécois, they won't meet the criteria of nominating 309 seats across Canada, that 90% threshold, because they only run candidates in Quebec, but they check the other two typically, so no problems there. When we look at the Green Party of Canada, they check the box of having two members of parliament at dissolution. They do not, however, typically check the box of nominating 90% candidates in 90% of ridings. Last time, they only nominated candidates in 75% of ridings, and that polling may or may not be tight depending on what things look like 28 days out. So I'd say it's likely we're going to see the Liberals, Conservatives, NDP, and Bloc Québécois on stage, TBD on the Green Party, but we'll keep you posted as we hear more information. Let us know if you have any questions or comments about debates and what to expect in the campaign generally. Thanks so much, and we hope you have a great day.